Hello. So I just wanted to jump right into the next video since I'm on a roll here. So, introducing Kim, the B-word poet. Follow me on Facebook at Kim B-word poet, on Twitter at B-word poet, or check out my main website, bwordpoet.wordpress.com. Okay, so for this video, I never recorded my 2014 literary game plan. So I'm going, even though it's December 20th right now, and this plan is out the door, I still wanted to officially record it, but I also wrote out my 2015 literary game plan, so I will talk about that one as well. Let's talk about all the stuff I didn't do this year. Under poetry, I have submit my first poetry book to a college press for publication. I always put that on my list every year, and every year I never have the money to submit it when it's time. Every year. It's always $25, $30 to submit a poetry book for publication. And when it comes time, I never have it. The book is ready to go. But it's on there, and it will continue to be on there because I really do want to publish a poetry book. I really do. Continue to work on bisexual poetry book. I haven't written any poems for it this year, but I am finding bisexual poems like all over my house. So I don't know when I wrote them, but yeah, that book's going to be pretty big. And the Hessler Street Fair poetry book, which, actually, did I get into the Hessler Street Fair this year? No, because I didn't get into the Hessler Street Fair this year, which sucks. I think I did last year, but not this year. I'm pretty sure I didn't this year. And on to short stories. Get at least one short story accepted, published from somewhere. Nah. Finish half of the story and I'm working on, and start a new story. No, haven't done either of those. Type 6 stories by year's end, one every 2 months. I definitely haven't done that. Every time I sit down to try, there's something else I need to do. Like sleep, or, cleaning the house, or going to school, or going to work, or it's just been busy. Write 12 daily heat stories on website. I don't know if I ever mentioned my daily heat thing, but since I normally write erotica, none of my erotica is on my WordPress.com site, but there is a page called Daily Heat, and on there I've just been writing short erotic pieces. Like, I'll see a guy who looks really good, or I'll see a girl who looks really good, and I'll just write about meeting them and having my way with them. So very short, very erotic pieces, just to give people a taste of what I normally write, and also testing my writing abilities to write short stories, and short stories that are not so romantically focused, but a more carnal. Definitely carnal. So check those out on bewordpoet.wordpress.com. But yeah, I haven't written any new ones in a while, but there's tons of them on there. There's about 10 or 11 of them on there already. So, and I have a whole bunch of them ready to go. I just haven't actually sat down and typed them out yet. So check those out. Articles published feeling like a writer in one of my writing magazines. I put that on my 2015 plan, but I'm just going to publish it somewhere else because honestly, either the article isn't that good or I'm just not that good at putting across what I want to say in it. Or, you know, I'm just missing the audience mark entirely. So I'm going to put it in the campus newspaper, which is ironically, the campus newspaper I've actually managed to publish in the campus newspaper this year. So that is the one thing that I have done this year, which is published that. And I think I might have got something in the Gay People's Chronicle during Pride Month. I believe I did publish something in there. I can't think off the top of my head right now, but I'm pretty sure I did. Published my Crohn's disease battle. I've tried with that one. So I have started a Crohn's disease blog. If you didn't know, I have Crohn's disease. I was diagnosed in 1996. But I started a blog because every year during Crohn's and Colitis Week, Awareness Week, which is December 1st through 7th, I've been putting up on my personal Facebook page just updates on my condition. But a family member suggested that I broaden my updates outside of Facebook and, you know, just go on ahead and just put them all on a website. So I decided to put everything on a website. That website, by the way, is Crohn's Disease blog.wordpress.com, and can read about my diagnosis, ER chronicles, bathroom tales. There's pictures on there with informative updates, and it's a pretty intensive website. I'm really proud of it, but I think I'm gonna add a piece on there, just writing about Crohn's disease, writing different articles about it, and just publish them on there, because it kind of seems like the publications around here are pretty squeamish when it comes to publishing stories like that. But I do think, you know, it's a silent disease and it's something that people need to know about. So I'm going to start putting those on there. At least that's the plan. And then I have so many websites. I'm just a web junkie. But because like I said in the previous video, I work at a daycare. So there's different articles that I want to put up about you know, to put your child in daycare, or when to potty train, when not to potty train, just different stuff like that. So I want to put those articles up, and I want to put those up on my teacher site, on my, you know, little family friendly site, and publish 1 or 2 bisexual opinion pieces and by women, which I haven't been doing, and I've been wanting to for a while. And I want to start submitting bisexual opinion pieces as well as poetry from my 3rd anthology, which is called 3, which I'll do a separate video explaining that new anthology. For my magazine, changed the name to Vanilla Erotica, which I actually did do that. Type up updated business plans, media kit, and other important documents related to getting me started. I haven't done that. I've taken a class on the business toolkit, which gave me a really big boost to get the magazine off the ground, because a lot of people really like the idea and they're really excited about the magazine. So that definitely gave me a confidence boost there. But I haven't actually typed up anything yet that's directly with it. I mean, I've typed up stuff for the class, but not for the actual magazine. And learn Microsoft Publisher, which I still need to do that because that's an important thing to learn. I'm actually really considering buying a additional laptop and only having that laptop for the magazine, because I have a tablet, and the tablet was going to be just for the magazine, but there's so much personal stuff I can do with my tablet. And then there's a lot of stuff that I was doing for the magazine on the tablet, but it doesn't really work right. Like, I really need a computer, like a laptop, to do a lot of stuff. But the tablet does serve its purpose on the go when, you know, I can still use it for its original purpose. Like, say I'm at a writer's conference or something and I need to do something for the magazine, I can do it on my tablet. But more complicated things, like actually putting together an issue and storing business information, just a lot of heavy stuff, I really just need a business computer, like a business laptop. So I'm definitely going to invest in that. Find 1,500 people to subscribe. That's ongoing, and get the money to start the magazine, which I'm also considering just going ahead and just applying for a LLC, or just not an LLC. I'm still deciding between a sole proprietorship and an LLC, but I'm definitely just going to go ahead next year and see if I can do that. And that was the 2014 literary game plan, which I accomplished very little, if any, of those things. And the 2015 literary game plan. In the poetry side, submit poetry to The Vindicator, which is the Cleveland State's magazine that I've been writing for and that I hopefully still plan to write for in 2015. I want to narrow my audience, my focus to college age individuals and also bisexuals. So I want to submit poetry to those audiences. That's why I chose The Vindicator, the campus magazine, and also by women. I want to submit, bisexual poetry to by women. But also I'm interested in broadening, getting a fan base, getting a contemporary fan base, like I don't want to say a scholarly fan base, but I really can't think of another word. So I'm definitely considering the Antioch Review, American Poets Journal, the Georgia Review, the Boston Review, like really serious contemporary poetry magazines to really, test my limits and, see if I can, make it outside of a niche audience. I mean, I definitely want to establish myself with the college age crowd and with the bisexual community. I definitely want to have a name there, but I do also want to broaden my horizons outside of that to draw in more readers and, you know, just hopefully just be recognized for being a creative person. The poetry book to Cleveland State Poetry Press, I'm going to try that again, and hopefully when it's time, I'll have the money to put it in there, and hopefully they will look at it and go, wow, this is great, we have to publish it. And the Hester Street Fair poetry book, I want to get in there this year since I didn't last year. Short stories, I want to get one at least published through Cleese Press, which is the biggest LGBT fiction publisher. I really want to get some short stories published. It would really give me a confidence boost, and also eventually I do want to come out with a short story anthology book, so I would like to get at least half of those stories published individually, and so that people will be ready and waiting for the actual book to come out. Finish half of the story I'm working on and start a new story. I put that back on there because I really need to get a move on with these stories. I have so many stories that I want to write, but I'm just stuck right now. Typing short stories. A lot of my short stories, if not all of them, are still written. I don't have many of them typed, and it's easier to get them submitted and out there if I type them. So type, you know, at least 6, one every 2 months. Write one daily heat story, 12 of them by year's end. And I found a new specifically an erotic writing workshop online through the Erotica Readers and Writers Association. So I definitely want to workshop my stories through them, and hopefully that'll make them better for myself, better for publication, and just get my own career started. Articles, I want to publish bisexual opinion pieces and by women. A bisexual opinion piece for the Pride issue in June, Gay People's Chronicle, and for Bisexuality Visibility Day on September 23rd. I also have some ideas for the campus newspaper, little controversial things to write about asexuality, bisexuality, and my Feeling Like a Writer article. I want to submit it there. And my daycare pieces, I want to put those up on the family-friendly site. And then the Crohn's disease pieces, like I was talking about, I wanted to start getting into writing about personal stories about Crohn's disease. I want to put those up on my blog. As for the magazine, my goal, I want to, either officially make it a sole proprietorship or an LLC next year. Definitely type up the business plans and the media kit and everything I've been working on and adding to. Find people willing to volunteer. I can't really hire anybody right now because I don't have 1,500 people willing to subscribe at this time. I'm still going to look for them, but I'm still looking for a solid fan base for that magazine. But I do need help putting it out in order to, get to my goals. I can't do it alone, especially with a heavy schedule of my own writing and with school and with work. I just, I don't have the time, and I really want this to be successful, but I also have to honor the other parts of my life too. So I'm just trying to put everything together. find a co-owner. That's important. I need someone to officially help me run it. A couple of people in my business class gave me some ideas, finding erotic poets and photographers in the area to test out the magazine, let them check it out and let them take surveys and things like that and try and build a fan base that way. And then put like a magazine page on every writer's site that I can find. I have one on Writers Cafe right now. There are a couple other sites that I want to put it up on, and just advertise it as much as I can, because that's another way to build a fan base and get it started so that I can run my magazine full time like I want to, and be able to focus on school, because my schedule won't be so rigid, and just move forward. So see you next time for another video.